Okay.
The only other thing I was going to talk about, and it's not really a thing, it's just kind of a funny situation because it was just a whole shitstorm of, rubbish that happened. But it's a Hoyt's thing again. It's not the same as the other thing that we talked about, but we went to Hoyt's at Entertainment Quarter. It used to be Fox Studios.
Yeah, because we went to Hoyt's to watch UFC, they fucked it all up. There's a whole other discussion, links in the fucking...
separate situation. Yeah, it'd probably pop up now.
Yeah.
you can sort that. Yeah. I'll just point at the screen and you fucking sort it. Anyway, so we went on Wednesday. We got an email Wednesday afternoon. Cheap tickets. Oh, great. I mean, clickbait, I think that's called. Bang. Cheap tickets, Pain and Gain. That came out this Thursday.
Everything's going to glaze over my head from now on.
That is fine. That is so fine. It's the movie. Yeah. People will know it by the time they listen to this. And it was fucking awful. And it was so bad. And it was a true story. Argo was a fucking true story.
No, it probably will be
like The Little Mermaid was a fucking true story.
Because we won't go into the reviews here or anything, but apparently those people are really fucking bad people in real life, and they're not Mark Wahlberg and The Rock. Or no. They're not Ashton Smith.
Well, they got executed, so, I'm not going to say spoilers, because don't watch it, but they all got put to death for crimes against people they murdered and whatever. So it was a bad idea for a fucking Michael Bay directed.
He's trying to make a dark movie or something, but it's glossy as any other Michael Bay.
It was shit. Even the fake boobs were bad, and that's anyway.
Yeah. So anyway, Hoyt's fucked that up.
Hoyt's fucked that up, and I'll tell you how.
It's bread and butter.
Well, Richard on that show that Richard's on, I don't know his name, gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I'm like, there's no fucking way that it got even stars. It's not even. It's 4 out of 5 pieces of shit on the bottom of your shoes.
I watched the Red Letter Media episode.
Oh, right, have they done a thing on it? And what did they say?
Yeah, not 4.5 stars. Not 8 out of 5 anyway.
Anyway, the movie was the icing on the cake, and it was not. It wasn't even like it. The issue was the Hoyt's thing again.
So,
get an email, cheap tickets, book 2 tickets, fucking around, can't do this, can't do that. Credit card option, not quite happening. PayPal, bang. PayPal makes things easier, right? That's what they say.
Yeah.
Make payment fun or whatever it's called. Hot money for smiles or whatever it's fucking whatever it says. Right. So then we go there, and it's like 6:15. Starts at 6:45. So there's a bit of time. Yeah. So we walk around, get a coffee, and walk around, have a bit of a chat, whatever. And go into the actual movie and be like, okay, so here we go. So here's my credit card. Here's my Hoyt's rewards card. You sign up and you're a member, and they give you a credit card and everything. I didn't print out the actual thing with the barcode. My fault. 100% my fault. Because I thought...
Well, you should. I tend not to.
And I agree.
But anyway.
I do it every time. But this time I was busy. I was painting some stuff. So I was a bit busy doing that. And then I was like, oh, fuck, we've got to go. Kate, get dressed. Yeah. I'm dressed. I'm putting down my paints. Let's go. Yeah. So we rush there, and then we get there a bit of time, have coffee, whatever. So then we go to the front, and it's like 10, 14-year-olds. Yeah. And there's 5 people going there, but there's 10 people behind the counter, and the average age was 14, 15 maybe. Yeah. Average IQ probably roughly the same. They don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck that they work there until there's a problem, and then it's like, can we get the manager? He's 16, and he doesn't give a fuck about that. Anyway, we get there. I'm sorry, I don't have the printout. To the young lady who was nice, whatever. Don't have the printout. Here's my credit card. Here's my rewards card. Here's my ID. So you can look up my name. Yeah. You can look up my credit card number. Or you can scan the rewards card and see. She goes, well, we can't use your Hoyt's reward card. That's not linked. I said, what do you mean it's not linked? She goes, well, it's not linked to what you buy. Isn't on this card, the receipts and stuff. And I was like, well, okay, that's fair enough. Yeah. Seems a bit silly to me. I thought maybe it'd be something they'd keep.
Some different department, in another building.
Some other 14-year-olds fucking after it. Okay, here's my credit card for the number. It's not coming up. It's not coming up. Oh, I use PayPal. So I'm sorry, I thought credit card normally I would, but it was a bit funny with the button. It took a little bit longer. I don't really want to use it. So I PayPal'd it. Can't use that. Okay, that's fine. That's my thing. Here's my ID with my name, full name, address, whatever. The address doesn't matter, but it's my ID, so they know I haven't just
fucking person. Yeah,
I haven't just taken a while. Oh, we can't look it up under names. She's like, did you use your phone number? I'm like, well, I don't think so. I don't think I need to use my phone number for a PayPal ticket purchase. Here it is anyway. Entered it in. I don't think she was just trying to get it for her own personal use, but anyway, I handed it over to 14-year-old willy-nilly. It might not be that lady. And anyway, can't find it under my phone number. Credit card's out, phone number's out, ID's out, Hoyt's reward card's out. She goes, well, what you need to do is get the barcode to me. And I go, okay, I'll log in to my phone, to my Hotmail account on my phone.
Yeah.
The last time I logged into my Hotmail account was when I bought my computer 5 years ago. Because you lock it and it goes bang, remember me, no dramas. I've never had to log in again. So my fault, I can't now get this fucking thing, and I'm stressing because it's now 1:45. Oh, there's 20 minutes of ads, it'll be fine. Well, okay, that's fantastic, no worries. I mean, it's not even a fucking movie I'm really keen to go and see anyway. It's just cheap tickets, whatever. So I'm trying to do this thing, There's a queue forming behind me, and I'm like, okay, straight away, no worries, I'll get out of the way. I went and walked 5 minutes away to be out of everyone's way, trying to do this thing on my phone. Couldn't remember it. Kate's getting stressed, I'm getting stressed. She's getting angry, I'm getting angry, because I'm like, I don't fucking need you to get angry. I'm trying. And I couldn't do it. And I must have tried like 40 times to log in. And then it's like, oh no, it's the app. Go to the Safari and use the Safari. And it went on and on and on. Anyway, did not log in successfully. Did not get the barcode. Did not get the information we needed. Said we should probably just go home. And that was very much on the cards until I went, PayPal. They might have the receipt. Right. So we do into PayPal, receipt number, bang, WJZ, whatever. Very, very much a Hoyt's receipt number. Yeah. So straight away I'm like, well, this is it. And she goes, yep, that's fine. Here you go. Here's your name. Here's your fucking thing. Everything that they couldn't use was on there, but they just didn't know, or it wasn't linked the right way, or whatever the problem was. Very, very funny. Would you like anything else? Yeah, please. It's now 7:10 or something. Like, oh, we're really missing out on fucking quality cinema here. So what are we going to do? Can I get a large drink and a large popcorns for 2 people and a frozen Coke? Okay, no worries. We don't have any large cups, so we'll have to give you 2 smalls. And I'm like, hang on a second, what are you talking about? She's like, we don't have the large cups, we've run out. Like, what, me and the other 4 people, you don't have enough for the 5 people that are fucking here. We'll give you 2 smalls. I'm like, well, is that the same amount? And now I've got...
So whoever had to reorder them didn't know how to use a computer the same way the person serving you didn't know how to look up whether you bought tickets or not.
Bang on.
Because I guarantee you, they know who's purchased tickets, and that there's a way to bring that up.
They must, especially with the options I present. I go 3 cards.
The fact that you punch all this data into a computer in one spot in the world, it's available at the other. Well, how the fuck do they ever verify anything?
Yeah. No, you're right. And I just don't know to what level she was trained on the system, or whatever you want to say.
Yeah, there's no contingency trial. There's no... Here's the only way it should work.
Yeah.
Don't have... And if they don't have the fucking receipt number...
Yep.
They have to go home.
And again, now I know, lesson learnt, and I won't do it again.
Yeah, so the thing you can do digitally, you're going to print it out.
Yeah. The thing I do online that I then pay a booking fee for, and it's just an email. Yeah. It cost me like $2.20 to get a fucking email that I didn't print out thinking that they knew I had a bunch of cards. Yeah. Didn't happen. So anyway, the manager turns up. He looks like the guy out of The Simpsons. If I had a girlfriend, you go, wow, you know, the taco guy or whatever.
It happened again.
Yeah. He was fucking that guy, which was cool because it made me a little bit happier because I just kept thinking of him putting his hand in the oil, getting the taco from the bottom. If I had a girlfriend, she'd kill me. So I felt good because I was laughing at someone else and then I went, no. I felt good because it was just funny. It was a funny end to a shit situation. He comes out and he goes, I found some large cups. He had about 10 of them. So everyone got their large cups and didn't have to try and juggle fucking things. Then this large popcorn that I ordered, again for 2 people, because they do give you quite a large fucking bucket when you go, there's no doubt. Yeah. It came out, she lifted it up from under the counter and it was already full. And I went, ooh. She didn't turn around and get it from behind. There was no hand moving, nothing on. She just lifted up like this, like, I went, fuck. And it was a hat. It was a top hat. And it had Oz written on it from the
movie that's not at the movies at the moment.
Correct. Right, yeah. Whatever it was shocking, and they obviously have a lot of merch left because they're still plugging merch from other films and everything you buy comes in a thing from another thing. Like you get a Wolverine cup and it takes like shit because it's bad plastic.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what's going on? So she pulls out this hat that was pre-filled, and I was like, holy shit. And there's no way that this is not enough for 2 people. It was It was a hat for a child, maybe. My head that
would have been
kids movie. You'd imagine it was all very small formed people. I don't know, but it was really.
It was, right?
Yeah, well, maybe that's what it was. We'll fucking clothe these motherfuckers. This movie will be shit, but these are the best dressed extras we've ever seen. So anyway, so they give me this thing. So I've ducked the 2 small drink cups, which was a plus. That was a fucking tick in the column for Hoyts. There was a few other negatives. There was a couple in my column of negatives as well. The digital thing, I didn't print it out like you say, but okay, if that's the only way it works. Now I know lesson learned.
Yeah.
I get this fucking hat of popcorn that I'm sitting there going, what the fuck? So I'm trying to juggle because it's not a carryable thing. Like, it's a top hat. So I've kind of got my hand under it and then it's sticking up, like 2 feet off my hand because of all the plastic and then the popcorn. So I'm trying to balance and trying to do that. We get into the cinemas and it was packed full of people, and there was no ads because it was a preview screening. So it was 25 minutes in, and I don't think it impacted on the enjoyment. Certainly didn't hurt the story at all, but it just meant that the whole point of being there was fucked around by bit by me, a bit by her, a bit by the system, a bit by the waiting for the large cups.
What bothers me, and I work in the fucking internet realm, and it bothers me because I know where the decision gets made. That's a different department. They're going to set up a reward system, and their cards and their database isn't going to talk to our fucking. So if you got there's no point having a Hoyt's card in your pocket that you can swipe.
Yeah.
If it or whatever, or it has a code, and you'll link to it.
Yeah.
If everything to do with your relationship with Hoyt's isn't available. Like, there is no point of that system. Like,
that's what I thought was happening. I thought they'd have it all because that's the point of it.
And I'll throw that sort of example of, like, with Amazon. My username and password with Amazon has everything to do with my relationship with Amazon. It's not, you're with Amazon Prime, different login, different fucking database. It's just every purchase, everything I've added to my cart, everything I've ever looked at, everything in the wish list, it's all centralized data about me. So I hate when fucking my one card's got nothing to do with the purchases you've made as a person with your credit card, because it's all just different departments running out doing their own fucking thing. I've been in those meetings where those things happen, and it's like, because your KPIs, you have to do X and Y, and it's got nothing to do with us, and it just drives you crazy because you're like, well, hang on, the customer doesn't see this.
This doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is getting in there and watching the film.
You're in the Hoyt's rewards program. That means you're now a registered, continuous motherfucking customer who, by showing that card, means, you've got all the information you need about it.
Because it's a proper card.
So that's all you should have to bring, full stop.
Well, that's what I would have thought. Because it's very much got a barcode. Like, it's got me locked in, like out of the fucking Hitman or whatever. But and they just couldn't do it. They couldn't scan that and go, you've paid.
So that's kind of like, what's the point of it? You know what I mean?
Well, they scan it when you turn up, but they don't scan it when you buy shit.
But it's linked to an account somewhere. So when you're on, you got the email because you're from. So you have some sort of account.
Well, you can't even buy a ticket without signing in.
So that data is stored somewhere. This is what I don't want to even get into all that, but essentially they should have scanned that card and gone, you bought 2 tickets half an hour ago.
That's what I thought.
Here they are.
That's what I thought. They should have
thought right. That's the logical fucking assumption.
I'm glad you're checking me because I thought I was being crazy. She was looking at me like I'd stolen a cat or something.
I'm not saying that they're lying that it doesn't work. I'm saying it probably doesn't work, but it should. Or what's the point of doing it? Like, if that's what bothers me. It's this. The marketing department set up the rewards program, so that database isn't linked to when you buy tickets online or some bullshit, even though it is, even though you think it is, and we ask you to punch the fucking data in. They probably have some monkey somewhere printing out everything and lining up the fucking numbers by hand.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to spend the money to fucking make the database
properly
to the other database.
So it's all stop gaps.
Yeah.
And then there's a break in the chain.
And, you know, the email address on the fucking rewards program isn't linked to the same account, and they can't figure it out.
Because the card looks good. Like, it's official. Hoyt's Rewards.
So,
I mean, it sounds like we're plugging them, but we're not. So we're sort of bagging them out. But, like, it's good. It's useful because I've gotten maybe 3 or 4 free tickets in 3 or 4 months. So, okay, so save $20 or whatever.
But yeah, it's just, I guess, the thing is, it's just the annoyance of...
Yeah. That doesn't help me. That doesn't help.
When you have a problem, it doesn't help you.
Yeah.
And it should. It should be able to go...
What's it for?
It should go, oh, Mr. Yates, you spent fucking $10,000 here in the last 3 years or whatever.
Which would be close.
Fucking popcorn and movies. You know?
The chocolate's getting
Yeah, sorry for the inconvenience of you having to pull that out of your wallet and I didn't recognise you by face. Like, really, like... That's the kind of stuff.
14-year-olds.
Yeah.
It should just be a punch card. If that card means nothing, it should be like a coffee card. Yeah. 10 movies free. Yeah. And they put a little star hole in everything or whatever. And then you go, here's my punch card. Hook us up. Otherwise, what's the point? Because the logos all match up. It's all lovely and well presented, and it's all Mickey Mouse. Yeah. And they scan it every second thing. I don't know.
But they're collecting data that they don't.
They're not using. Yeah. For that purpose,
or not for the part that helps you.
Yeah, exactly right.
They use it so they can spam you with marketing shit. Every other fucking email, but not for.
Well, I did get an email about the next UFC. So.
Now,
ironic, given the other conversation about that Hoyt's UFC experience. I thought it was kind of like a slap in the face with a dick, which is not something that it does it for me. So I just was really like, you guys just won't let it go. So anyway, it made me laugh. The movie was fucking awful, which is no surprise there. Cheap tickets does not a good movie make it. I needed something to do for the night. Fuck, who cares? But it was really bad. People died, and they made a comedy film about it, and it wasn't funny, and it was poor. And I knew that going in, but again, they spent a whole shitload of money making this movie, and they put a whole lot of money into marketing it. I'm surprised I didn't get my fucking popcorn in a skull. Like a fucking decapitated head of one of the victims or some shit. Or got my popcorn and it was, I don't know, served out of someone's pants, murder victim, acid off or whatever. But it was just really weird. It was a really shit.
They'll wait for a kids movie, and when the kid goes to buy tickets, that's the thing. So we were all like Oz hats. Kids are fucking skull with blood coming out of it.
Well, the hat doesn't fit anyway, so, I mean, at the end of the day, I thought, I've won a fucking hat here, and apparently I'm not allowed to wear it out, even if it did fit. It is large and plastic, but, it's not real good. But anyway, that was the other thing that happened. And I just guess I wanted to just check that the card should have done more, because I don't know.
Well, no, but here's the thing, I'm pretty sure it doesn't do more. But it should
do more,
and it can, because it's 2013 and shit can work, and there are companies who do make shit like that work.
Okay, I don't know.
Email address? We've got your whole history. You're all good. Not that bullshit that you had to deal with.
Yeah, it was a bit funny.
So I'm not disputing that. I'm not saying she was lying to you that it worked, but she did it. It's just that someone like Hoyt, someone sitting in an office somewhere, we have to get a rewards program off the ground. I want to know by the end of the week, and some shit-ass thing gets done that doesn't actually link customers to their history with the company. So what's the point?
Well, there's only Hoyts and event cinemas and some smaller ones that that you sort of don't really go to because they're kind of smaller and out of the way or whatever. But there's only the two majors, and one of them's having these problems, and the other one, I don't even want to start on event cinemas, mate. Fuck me, they're a whole other kettle of fish. That's why I started going to fucking Hoyts in the first place. This event Bondi was killing me.
But that's exactly the thing that I get shitty with, like, if you've got that, if I'm going to sign up to your database and become a rewards member, then I don't ever want to have to fucking print or show you or whatever. I bought the tickets, I come up there, I tell you my name, I show you fucking whatever I have on me, ID.
Just to make sure that's fine. And then that's it.
And that's it. Like, or what's the point? You know? Okay, I've given you all my details.
Yeah.
So now you know everything about me.
Yeah.
But it doesn't help me, other than I might get a promotion every now and then.
Yeah.
Email to me, spam.
Yeah.
and knowing them, you probably get a promotion for every fucking movie I'm interested in, as well as the ones you're interested in.
It's pretty much, well, it's just when they're promoting stuff that they can't deliver, then I get annoyed.
Yeah.
I am getting stuff for movies I don't care about, and that's kind of okay, because they don't maybe know.
Well, they
I mean, they should.
They do have the data.
It's there. They've seen what I've seen.
They should send you. Yeah, they know what movies you've gone to see. So if you're getting fucking rom-coms after rom-coms being promoted to you, it means they're not really
using that data.
Yeah. It's it's that whole thing.
It's just weird because, like you say, you hand over all your stuff for a reason, for a purpose, for an account to make things easier.
Yeah.
And in this instance here, like I said, I didn't print it out. Okay, if that's the system, then the rest of it's null and void, and that's my error, and I understand.
Yeah, just print it out every time and don't
sign up.
Sign up.
Yeah, and say, you need to print it out because we don't have our fucking shit together.
I know.
And this card means fuck all. Yeah.
That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, okay. Oh, that'll be the next email. I'll tell you a story. Like, I've got two stories, but I'll just tell you one, and then we'll work out whether it was worth telling two. I got a phone call from my dad the other day, and you don't know this, but straight away it's like fucking,
Stop recording.
Yeah, what's going on here? No, he's okay. Charges are dropped. So I got a phone call from my dad, and he goes, This is the guy, mind you, who called me up one day and goes, I've watched all my DVDs and I've watched everything on the hard drive, so I typed porn into Google. So this is that guy. Like, this is what we're talking about. This is that sort of caliber of fucking conversation. So when he calls me up, it's like, what's going to happen here? Calls me up and he goes, just wanted to let you know. I'm like, yep, here it is. He goes, just want to let you know, my mate next door has bought a tattoo machine and he's given out free tattoos to people. And I'm like, you fucking what? You ripper. He goes, so I'm getting the Sound of Machines logo tattooed on my hand. So he's going to get my work logo that has nothing to do with his realm and stuff.
Yeah,
entirely.
3 years ago.
Probably won't exist in 6 months' time. He's going to tattoo it on the back of his hand.
That's when we rebrand.
That's when we open up and we become a child kidnapping fucking ring or something. This guy's got a tattoo on his hand. That's when we start poisoning pensioners and shit. He just goes, my mate's giving out free tattoos. Yeah. So I can just imagine this queue of fucking deadbeats down the front getting free tattoos.
He's better off getting a short sticker fucking
mate.
At this point,
It's kind of similar. Yeah. Like, when you look at it, it's so geometric, the logo, and it's so obviously what it is. People who know it, and people who don't know it, don't know it. Like, it looks like it could be for a band, or it could be something, who knows. But fuck, man, I lost my shit. I thought he was joking. He's like, no, he's booked me in. I'm like, what do you mean he's booked you in? He's giving out free tattoos. He goes, yeah, everyone's keen. What do you mean everyone's fucking keen? There's no way that's a keen-making thing. I'm giving out free tattoos. Oh, there's a fucking crowd out the front waiting.
But it's not the cost of a tattoo.
That's not the thing that stops you doing it. Yeah. It's some.
I'd rather pay if I was going to tattoo. To be honest,
I want paperwork.
It's hysterical.
So that was the phone call that I got the other day to tell me that there's a free tattoo.
Fucking.
What do you do with that information? What do you do? Don't.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I don't want to tell a 65-year-old man don't.
Go to Thailand and wake up with a fucking tattoo. Like, at least you've had a good fucking time.
Turn it into like a surgery holiday.
I don't know, man. Like,
on his hand.
Yeah.
I assume it's on the back of his hand, but it could
Which
really
one is
be...
the back? I've never understood what the back of your hand is.
Well, yeah.
I know shit like the back of my hand, but I don't know which one.
Imagine if it was there, and he was like, "What the fuck? On the palm." Or something like, imagine how weird would that be? You go to shake his hand. The fuck is that? What's going on there? So that's an interesting conversation that I had. I can't wait till it happens, and I get the phone call, and then I go, I graduated or whatever happened. Adam's doing it now. Like, what the fuck? You know, someone else owns the logo. Like, I don't know what he's thinking on that. What's he going to say? Hopefully his mate buys a tattoo removal machine next. Yeah. And then they can all fucking kill
him. He won't be free. That'll be when jacks up the price. That's the nice whole plan. That's brilliant, actually. Free tattoos. Expensive removal. Fuck. Why not get you? I know. See, this is what I like about the story. It works on multiple levels. Yeah. He's doing the right thing
in inverted commas.
In the sense that he's being supportive.
Yeah, very supportive.
Something that's important to you.
Love that.
Way off track in terms of like the execution.
Yeah, he's missed the bowl.
Yeah, like,
he's definitely missed the bowl.
Like,
there's shit on the floor.
If you see you got your name tattooed, you'd be like, that's silly, but...
Yeah, thanks.
You know.
Which name?
Yeah, you got 5 nicknames or whatever. Yeah, like, but like at least it has some sense of...
Yeah.
Logic, your birthday, and your name.
Yeah, like, something. Yes,
it's morbid. It usually happens after people die, but anyway,
yeah.
At least that would.
I get it. I get that part,
but
that's not what's happening.
He's getting he's recognised you got your shit together or whatever. You got running a business. Not that means you got your shit together. You didn't have your shit together before this, but in the sense that he's associated your happiness and your business with this logo.
Yeah.
So that's fair enough, but he doesn't need to get a tattoo of that logo on his fucking hand. It's probably going to have problems for him.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It's weird because in this story, I kind of want my dad to be the guy with the tattoo machine.
And he's like, what do you mean you're not charging people?
He sounds like the winner. Yeah. He's got a crowd of people at the front willing to let him do stuff with needles and ink and shit. I kind of want him to be the entrepreneurial father and be like, I don't know, tattoo bitches up and then removal is expensive. That's what I'm looking for.
I hear what you're saying, So I can see his logic in this. Yeah. But it's just... Yeah, a little bit disturbing. But unless then there's more to it, because it could be that he's actually going, I'm going to get my son's logo business tattooed where people can see it, because then they're going to ask me about it, and I'm proud of my son.
Well, in that case, he's a fucking genius. And we should go to this bloke's house and we should all get him. Fucking live out for it or some shit.
So, I mean, there is that, I guess.
I don't think that's what he was thinking, but I'd like to think
I mean, he's clearly has some good intention. He ain't doing it to steal your fucking... steal your business or anything.
How serious are you, motherfucker? I've got the tattoo. I own all. Tattoo machines belongs to me.
It's not as bad as him ringing you up and goes, guess what? Guy next door, free tattoos. I've booked you in. Logo on your chest.
How do you feel about cock tattoos? What? It's only free if it's on the cock. Anyway, so that was that. So if anything else comes of it, I'll definitely...
There's got to be a part 2.
There has to be. There has to be.
Pictures, maybe. That's... Wow.
Genius.
My dad sends me sausages in the fucking express post. So my dad's fucking weird as well.
Does he have sausages tattooed on him at all?
No. Just, these are this year's batch.
Oh, right. It's not made out of tattooed fuckwits, is it? He's not going to some guy's house. Some guy with a tattoo machine's giving out free meat. Yeah. What's going on?
Yeah, it's just... That's, we've all got... weird dads, I guess. That's
pretty funny.
But the intentions, good intentions, can't fault.
It's like you get marks for showing you're working out, but the answer's wrong. Isn't it? Like, you did really well on the routine, but the dismount was a -7. Anyways, part 2, if and when.